Mr Speaker, I am proud to represent a region that grows, makes and manufactures things from the Latrobe Valley to West Gippsland and Bass Coast through to South Gippsland and the southernmost point of mainland Australia. Our region contributes 23% of the nation's milk output, 26% of Victoria's beef production, over 60% of Melbourne's water, and through the Latrobe Valley power stations we are still well over 60% of Victoria's baseload electricity. People in my electorate spend long hours on their feet, from retail shops through to manufacturing businesses, and they work with their hands in farms and shop fronts, making things, producing things the rest of our country relies on. When my electorate of Monash does well, the rest of our state succeeds and our country thrives. But right now, people in my community are telling me they've never done it tougher. Families tell me it's never been harder to raise a family. Businesses tell me they've never worked longer and faced more risk and red tape for less reward. And young people tell me it's just too hard to get ahead. That dream of home ownership is getting further and further away under this federal government. I want to talk about the cost of living because the economy is central to being able to maintain a standard of living, to maintain our competitiveness as a nation globally, and to give young people their best shot at a strong, secure and stable future. Regional communities are facing structural challenges across many fronts. Greater distances between services. And, Mr Speaker, I've spoken a number of times over the last fortnight on digital connectivity and mobile black spots in my electorate, where those difficulties are getting harder and more immense and less serviceable under this government. Housing is a huge issue for many people in my electorate, from families to young people. Rental vacancies remain tight. Young people who grow up locally are finding it increasingly difficult to secure housing, let alone save for a deposit for their own home. And when supply is limited, even modern increases in demand can push prices well beyond what local wages can sustain. Energy costs are a huge burden, and we've seen under this government, member for Casey is at $275 in bill relief. $175, still waiting after nearly 100 times are we up to that we were promised that bill relief. Well, I can tell you, member for Casey, families in my electorate are telling me, from Druin to Warrigal to Moe, Leongatha, Wonthaggi, Phillip Island, they're telling me that they're having to make some really hard choices right now between buying food to put on the table and between being able to pay a bill on time. And I appreciate the minister's interjection, because I'll take it. Under this government that he is a part of, energy bills are going up and belts are being asked to be tightened. But this government is spending $500,000 a minute in repaying debt. The rest of us are having to foot. I want to give a shout-out to educational support staff who, on very modest wages, are doing an extraordinary job in many schools across my electorate. They are really stepping up, because under this Victorian Labor government we've got overcrowded classrooms. There are many challenges that young people and students are facing, and those educational support staff are passionate about their jobs and they are committed to helping the young people that they work with. And on that note, I want to acknowledge the joint winners of South Gippsland Shire's Young Citizens of the Year, Erica Beggs and Rhiannon Rawlings, who I had the pleasure of meeting a few weeks back in Meenian. They've shown outstanding leadership, dedication and community spirit right across the South Gippsland Shire. They are both known for their volunteering spirit, their outstanding leadership. Rhiannon is at Currumborough Secondary College, and they're both doing incredibly important work. I think they're leaders of the future. I am so impressed and so proud to represent them and all young people across the Monash electorate, who I will continue to work my heart out for, because we live in the best country, the best region in the best country on earth.